Welcome back to Fox Explainer. Today I am going to show you a romance comedy movie from 2018 called When We First Met. Spoilers ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Watch out and take care. At the beginning of the movie, there is an engagement party. Avery tells the story of how she met her future husband for the first time, and Noah tells the story of how he met Avery for the first time. Noah remembers meeting Avery Martin at a Halloween party in 2014 and falling in love with her. Her outfit was from one of his favorite movies, so he really liked it. When Avery spilled her drink on Noah, it gave them a chance to talk. When they started talking to each other, they discovered that they had a lot in common. Noah then took her to the jazz bar where he worked and played the piano for her. Then Avery took Noah to a photo booth. Avery told Noah a lot about her, and Noah liked everything about her. They have a great time together, and at the end of the meeting, Noah was about to kiss Avery, which is when we come back to the present. In the next scene, Avery kisses Ethan, who is her fiancé. Noah looks upset, and he drinks a lot. The next thing he knows, Avery is following him into the bathroom. He tells her not to worry about him because he just has food poisoning. She then asks her friend Carrie to drop Noah off. Carrie loves to take pictures of random things, so she does this with Noah. Then she asks what's wrong with him. He tells her he loves Avery very much and that he can't stop thinking about the night they met. Then they go to see Noah's friend Max, where Noah tells the story some more. Back in the scene where they were about to kiss, Avery actually hugs Noah and tells him she's glad she found a good friend in the city. Noah, on the other hand, doesn't want to just be her friend. He thought he'd get another chance, but she met Ethan the next day. Don't you remember Cookie Crisps? Noah ate the whole package, and the next day, Avery went to the mall to buy Cookie Crisps. That's where she met Ethan. The man's hunger just got him in trouble, didn't it? Back in the present, Noah blames himself for everything, and Carrie tells him that Avery has never liked him. She just thinks of him as a friend. Then Carrie leaves because she has to go to work tomorrow. Then, Noah goes back to the same photo booth where he and Avery took pictures earlier that night. There, he wants Avery to give him another chance. When he wakes up the next morning, everyone is dressed up. He looks at the newspaper and learns that he has gone back in time. He has gone back in time to exactly the day he met Avery. So tonight is going to be the night when he met Avery. Then he tells everything to his friend. From a window, he sees Carrie taking pictures. He goes to her and starts talking to her about what happened last night and other things. Carrie is weirded out because she does not know him. She thinks that Noah is a creepy guy who has been following her. Noah is very excited that he is going to meet Avery tonight. He buys a nice dress, goes to the same party, and gets Avery to talk to him again by spilling her drink and saving her from falling. He tells her everything that they have in common to make her think that they have a lot in common. Noah tells her everything about herself, and she is really surprised. Then he says that he thinks they are connected. He then takes her to the same bar and does everything that Avery wanted that night. When they get to Avery's house, Carrie has left a message telling Avery that she is coming over. Noah is worried because he made Carrie feel weird that morning. Before he leaves, Noah gives Avery and Carrie a kiss. When she saw Noah there, she told Avery that Noah is a creepy stalker who has been following her and looks like he is following you as well. Avery says that he also knows everything about her. They are both scared, so they both start hitting Noah. Noah wakes up the next morning and thinks everything happened in a dream because he was drunk the night before. He thinks he should apologize to Avery. When he gets to Avery's house, Ethan opens the door, but he doesn't know Noah. Avery comes and starts shouting that this is the stalker from 3 years ago. They beat him up badly, and Noah just about makes it out of there. Noah realizes that he has to deal with the results of what he did when he went back in time. He goes back to the photo booth and wishes to go back 3 years. He wakes up the next morning and realizes that he is back in the past. He calls Max and tells him he needs help. Max tells him that girls like playboys, so he should act like a playboy. He tells him to show a little attitude and make her feel like she is full of herself. In other words, he tells him to act like a total jerk. He takes Max's advice and, at the party, makes fun of Avery's dress. He then says he will bring her a drink and, when he does, asks her to tell him something personal about herself if she wants the drink. Avery gets upset and starts walking away. Noah then says that he knows she likes him, but she denies it. She then pushes him into the swimming pool. Noah then apologizes to her and asks her to help him. When she does, he pulls her into the pool as well. She gets mad and starts yelling at him. In the middle of this, they start kissing. Noah kisses Avery back, and the next thing you know, they are getting into bed together. Noah wakes up the next morning in 2017, but this time he is in bed with Avery. He hugs Avery from behind, and she asks him why he's acting this way, since they don't get along. She tells him she was sad, so she called Noah to ask for just one night stand. Noah became known as a playboy because of how he acted when he went back in time. Avery never takes him seriously. She only calls him when she needs one night stand. When Noah sees that Avery is going for a run with Ethan, he gets jealous and says he will go too. He can't keep up with Ethan and runs out of breath very quickly. Avery stays in touch with Ethan, and Carrie stays with him. Noah then tells Carrie that Avery hates him no matter what he does. He tells her that he loves Avery very much. Then Carrie tells him that Avery wants a man who is older and has a steady job. Then Noah gets himself to get a good job. He goes back in time again, gets a good job, meets Avery that same night at a Halloween party, and acts very mature and serious in front of her. He tells her that he wants to spend his entire life with her. They go to the same bar, where Noah buys expensive drinks and Avery learns that Noah used to work there. Noah then tells her that he now has a good job and wants to make a good career for himself. In the next scene, we're back in the present, and Noah wakes up at a desk. When he looks around, he sees that he's in a big house and has put on a little weight. He's happy that he's now a successful man. He's really rich now. He looks at a card and finds out that today is his and Avery's engagement party. He is very happy with the fancy house and with Avery living with him. He's a little surprised to find out that Carrie is also living with them. He's not too happy about it, but Avery says it's nice to have Carrie around when he's gone for days on business. Then he sees his car. It's the car he's always wanted. When he gets to work, he finds out that he is getting a raise. He goes to his office, where he meets a Chinese man and talks to him in Chinese. He then gets into a fight with his friend Max, who thinks Max should be sitting in this office. Noah realizes that he needs a break from work because he is so stressed out. His secretary then tells him that he is booked for the next 3 months and that if he takes even one day off, he could lose his job. He gets late for his engagement party. When he gets there, he tries to sing her the same song he sang at the bar 3 years ago, but his voice is terrible now. He then follows Ethan to the bathroom, where he finds Ethan drunk. This is the same scene we saw at the beginning. Only the men have changed. How things have changed. Then Noah takes Ethan home. Ethan tells him that he should be ashamed of himself for being so weak. He also tells him that he asked Avery to marry him on her engagement day. Then Noah asks her what she said. He says that she told him she wished things were different. Now that Noah knows Avery doesn't really love him, he gets home late that night. Carrie is still awake. He tells her everything, but she says she already knows it. She then tells him that Avery really cares about him and that she will never leave him. Noah now knows that he is not the right person for Avery. He goes back again 3 years. This time, he sets up Ethan with Avery by bringing Ethan with him. He introduces them to each other and then talks to Carrie. After a while, Noah realizes that Carrie might be the one for him. This time, he takes Carrie to a bar, where they talk about music and find out they have a lot in common. They really get along because of music. It turned out that Carrie was the brains behind everything Avery did, from the music to the costume to the foosball table. They do some good things together. So, Noah realizes that he has more in common with Carrie than he thought. She is the one he should be with, though. He thinks that they are a great match for each other. We are back in the present again the next morning. Noah wakes up at the house of his friend Max. After that one night, he finds out that he never met Carrie. He then goes to see Carrie. He tells her that they met 3 years ago and that he thinks they have a lot in common. Carrie freaks out and tells him she has to leave right away for a date. He then figures out that the only reason he spent time with Carrie was because he knew Avery. So, he has to be her friend. He goes back to the bar and finds that the photo booth is gone because they sold all of them. He gets very upset because he thinks he will never be able to live the way he wants to. Eventually, he drinks too much. Avery is at the bar. She comes here with Ethan, and Noah is there. Noah tells her that the photo booth isn't here anymore. Avery tells him that it's now at her house. She got it for Noah because she knew he liked it a lot. Noah then goes to her house, makes another wish, and goes back in time 3 years. Everything he does is exactly the same as it was 3 years ago. When he wakes up the next morning, it is Avery's engagement day. He goes to the party for the couple getting engaged, where he meets Carrie. Noah asks her if she wants to hear some music when they start talking. Carrie and the other two people start leaving the party. As they are walking out, Noah keeps taking pictures of her, just like she used to take random pictures of him. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more and hit the like button to help me out, and also leave a comment if you want me to explain your favorite film. Until next time, take care.